So you gotta know that as you truly elevate and evidently become exactly what the values of the universe, the values of philosophies lead to, trust me, the more that you elevate and demonstrate, the more people are gonna hate. YWY, your world is yours. Yesterday on Instagram, I put out a video talking about money. I'm like, at what point did you decide to stay broke? So the real question is like this, and this rides for everybody, right? How many times have you spent 24 hours? Think about that question. How many times have you spent 24 hours? I could translate that question into how many days have you been alive, right? So how many times have you spent 24 hours and not gone to get one of these? I can hear a bitch motherfucker talking about this ain't no money. That's my motherfucking point. Or maybe one of these. Shouts out to Broly Gain. I don't think they're getting these, right? So at what point did you realize you ain't have not one of these? I'm not going to continue digging my pockets. What point did you realize you ain't have one of these? And then you ain't go and get some of these. YWY, your world is yours. The vibrations must continue to rise. At what point did you realize that you couldn't do a push-up, your body was shot out, your gut hanging over your fucking belt? You look like a fucking donut, nigga. At what point did you realize that you was broke and you look like a donut and you decided to not change that? At what point? YWY, your world is yours. At what point did you realize that you was addicted to a substance and then decided to continue to suck that dick, rig that rig, pop those little tabs? Yeah. At what point did you just decide to be a bitch? YWY, your world is yours. Y'all gotta stop coddling people with this shit because it's really not helping. I'm leading by example. Impeccable, self-identifying man who happens to be black, right? You ain't seeing niggas like this, bro. You ain't seeing niggas like this, bro. Right. Operating at this level. 245ing, 444ing, 3 books in 6 months. LA with $400 in his pocket, don't know no soul on the ground. 1,200 before he landed. 20 bands before he got back, never left stranded. YWY. One man banding. Oh, the one man bandit. Oh, right. Showing how really inadequate a lot of pussies are in this world, you know? So I don't call people pussies to denigrate. It's just to really emphasize, because I talk to myself like that, you know? And I don't have no problem with it, because if you're going to be pusillanimous, since I got to be politically correct with you dummies, y'all want to refer to pussy as maybe vagina. Nah, pusillanimous, stupid, lacking heart, lacking courage. You feel me? Fearful. Anyway, all these pussies out here are choosing to not go get no bread, right? To not get no bread and to stay weak. All of that shit is directly correlated to your weakness. And there's no way to evade that. There's no way to argue around that. These are just the facts of life. The only way to be a sloppy donut-looking motherfucker is to be a lazy, self-indulgent motherfucker who puts in no work and has no discipline what the fuck he puts in his mouth, what she puts in their mouth, what they put in their mouth. Pause. The only way to not have, where the money at? To not have any of these, you feel me? To not have no breach. The only way to not have one of these, 2 of these, Oh, I'm almost on Sheikhy's program. Oh, I'm on Sheikhy's program. Wow, now I can learn how to be a greater human at a speed and rate at which no education could afford me just for this? But you're going to spend this on trying to cash out on a bitch. You're going to spend this on some smoke. You're going to spend this on some real low budget clothing. Hey, dumb motherfuckers. To not have these, just these, not even these, 10 less than these. To not have that for you? Oh shit. What you mean that's not correlated with weakness and laziness and self-indulgence and inadequacy? You living in a world that's run by money, nigga. Run by money. And when I say nigga, trust me, I'm going to say that every time. White, black, Asian, white nigga, black nigga, Asian nigga, red nigga, yellow nigga, purple nigga, green nigga. The whole world is niggas, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Evolution, only solution. Anyway, you in this world full of money and your ass is out here broke and you realize you ain't have none and then you decided to not go get none. You realize that you was out of shape and physically fucked up and you decided to not go fix that and build yourself up. You realize that you was an addict spending money to inflict injury upon yourself because you couldn't mentally or emotionally get yourself through the day and you still ain't do nothing about it. All of that was a choice. And we're definitely leading that into judging your character. Because a real nigga would never let themselves do that. A real spirit would never let themselves do that. And I used to be a fake motherfucker, just like most of y'all. So I'm speaking from experience. And not only was I at the bottom of the bottom, I made it to the top of the top. And it's really like that. YWY, your world is yours. Only take advice from people who have solved the existential problems that you are still facing. I'm not facing any of your existential problems anymore. I'm not facing the addiction. I'm not facing the ability to wake up. Niggas can't even wake up in the morning. People can't even wake up in the morning. I'm not facing the issue of getting myself to the gym. I don't need a supervisor to act. We doing it all off the self-mastery. So at the end of the day, let's not try to act like everybody's equal. And at the end of the day, let's start holding people truly accountable. At what point did you decide to stay broke? So what point did you realize you didn't have money? And then you decided to stay broke. At what point did you realize that you was really fucked up and physically not ready, not prepared, not in shape, looking crazy, insecure about how you look in the face of a motherfucker like me walking through the environment, and then decide to stay exactly on that low level? At what point did you realize you wasn't on the level you needed to be on? And at what point did you decide to stay there? It's happening right now, in case you didn't realize. A lot of y'all would like to jump to a different time. No, it's happening right now. So get yourself on the program and get yourself on the team of self-mastering individuals. Why your world is yours. Consider the vibrations raised. It's really like everything I always be talking about. Don't waste your existence following the wrong crowd, following the wrong philosophy, following the wrong path, and stuck on a very failed ego. YWY, your world is yours. Consider the vibrations raised. Evolution is the only solution. Self-mastery is the only success. And we just gonna keep rocking. You know what I'm saying? The wise will rise. Shout out to everybody on the team who's locked in, because we really growing. And it's really like that. And when you start growing, it starts showing. So trust and believe. Once you stick true to the process sincerely, it's gonna elevate. But we ain't accommodating no broke shit. We ain't accommodating no fake woke shit. We ain't accommodating shit, nigga. Because at the end of the day, we had to do this shit by ourselves. Y'all saw this pillar from day one. In the rain, in the snow, all different weather conditions. Look at that. Look at that. You see that? Ah, man, the rain dropping on the camera. All different, we never missed. So, YWY, your world is yours. Understand, that when you speak with entitlement to a motherfucker who earned every single last piece of it, from the bottom of his soul to the heights of enlightenment, from the basement of my soul to the heights of enlightenment, from the bottom of this staircase to the top of the high rise, understand, it was no luck involved. It was all mindset, grind set, and action. Get active, motherfucker. Hop on the program and learn from a real one. You know me. I'm the most reliable.